Yo, we going live from the Windy City Heat. Kings Collective, where the real ones meet. Mic check, 1, 2, clear the tweet. Best new podcast, we taking a sheet. From Chi-Town blocks to the ear of the masses. Dropping heavy knowledge, no rose-colored glasses. Talking king moves, not just pawns and passes. Street philosophy, no hall passes. K-I-N-G, sound out, feel the vibe. Collective with a K, where truths reside. Nothing smoother, no need to hide. Chicago pride, we on this ride. K-I-N-G, sound out, feel the vibe.
King's Collective Podcast. Get in tune.
Yeah.
I like Doc Mays, bro. I like when Doc Mays. I like that.
Yeah.
I love that, man.
Appreciate it.
We're in a fucking building for stars, nigga. We're in a building with fucking stars, nigga. How many Billy Awards you got?
I got a few. I earned them. But man, we got an all-star cast, though, man.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard.
Why, thank you.
No doubt.
Lil Chucky. Y'all ain't know. Oh, to this camera, come on, boy. Y'all ain't know.
Man, you always keep something in the box. I'll just get clues.
I'm ready.
But never hearing everything, you know?
This one is still saying, it still has the warning sign on it.
Which one?
The clapping noise.
No, I still gotta put it in.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready. Coming live from the Windy City streets, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kings Collective Podcast. You could have been anywhere in the world,
What?
but you're here with us.
Kings Collective.
Now, I usually start off with an intro to let y'all know who my guest is and what my guest does, but it's something that hit me. The other day, I made a post, and this person commented on the post and said, I haven't heard my mother's voice since January 27th, 2021. And that hit my soul because it showed me where your drive is at.
Yeah, it's right there. That's the motivation.
And when I see this motivation, and I've seen this man's name like over and over again, like, see, this is the thing people don't understand. Because what he said is how I feel. He said when my movies first started popping up on Tubi, niggas was laughing.
Yeah. I'm laughing now.
Mr. Mark Anthony Matthews,
Yes, sir.
a.k.a. Mr. Billy Ray Valentine, is in the building. The King Cut the Podcast. Make some noise.
See the man's out.
So, January 2021. Mm-hmm. How did that day change you? January 27th, 2021.
Man, we was in the middle of, we was getting ready to begin a movie, a masquerade track, and I think it was, I'll never forget this. It was like my meetings start at 6:00, so at 5:35 I got a phone call, and I'm putting my stuff on because I'm about to head out. We call where we where me and bro be at. You can find us at the frat house. That's what we call it, the frat house. So all my meetings be held at the frat house. And my little brother called me, and it sounded like he was laughing at a real funny joke. And I didn't understand what he was saying because it sounded like he was laughing. But then I realized he was crying. And he said that my oldest brother just found my mother. And at that moment, I think I lost all body control, bro. All motor skills. And then my first mission was go there because she was still at the crib. Go there, and my mother wasn't sick. She wasn't sick or nothing. She just stopped living.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? And that I think that's.
That's what hurt most.
Yeah, because you know if you could. I don't think death is cool at all, but I understand it. You know, I definitely understand it. It's part of life. But when you see somebody sick and you see them leaving slowly,
you kind of feel like a relief, like they not in pain no more.
Yeah, prepared for it and everything.
Yeah.
You know, but I had just left my mother. I'm talking about 6 days before, because my mother lived in South Holland, and I would go out there. You know, when I go out, my mother was my ace. Like, you wouldn't think we was mother and son. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like that was your sister?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my big sister.
Yeah.
You know? And I had just left her. So when I left her, she was in great health. And my mother used to get, you know, we used to do things like the Thanksgiving before that. Me and my brother saw this little post on Facebook where somebody cut a triangle in the middle of the sweet potato pie. So my mother was serious about her pies, bro. Like, don't mess with her pies. So my brother cut the middle of the pie and left the pie sitting at the table. So my mother got mad and went in the room and shut the door. When my mother get mad at us, she like, I can't believe the grown-ups is worse than the kids.
Man.
But she go in the room and don't come out. And she don't want to talk to nobody. So that day when she went in the room, everybody understood it. Like,
right.
You don't bother. But bro, she went in that room and died.
Wow.
You know, and I think my best work to date is Little Caesar, but I love The Walk of Rufus. That's my favorite film.
Yeah, mine too.
So,
man, for a lot of reasons.
Man, that Christmas, December 25th of 20, I showed her that movie, and that was the movie. And she all us partying around her, and she's sitting in this kitchen with the speaker and the TV, and she watching this movie. And at the time, before I turned the movie in, the movie was 2.5 hours long. She watched it for 2.5 hours. And when she got through, she came out that kitchen and she said, "You on your way."
Man.
She like, "You on your way. Don't stop."
Now, what got you into filmmaking?
Man, I wanted to do this since Black Caesar. You know, I'm talking about I was 8 years old. That's why my movies are like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? My oldest brother took me to see Black Caesar when I was 8. And I had never saw us on the screen in that manner. You know, I know, blaxploitation films, they made our heroes dope dealers, pimps, you know, and pushers and all that. But that's what we had as heroes.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, like when I watch your movies, it takes me back to the 70s. It takes me back to those ages. And it also takes me back a lot, I ain't gonna lie, being in Red's Barbershop on Madison Street out west. Like when you watch it gives you that essence of 90s Chicago.
Yeah. You know, I said we gonna make gangster movies, man, but we not gonna wear white t-shirts and sagging jeans and all that.
Niggas gonna be dressed up.
Yeah, we gonna be intelligent films, you know what I'm saying?
That's the 90s.
And if you notice, in any film we do, with the exception of a scene that I put in play, but we don't show the gangsters dealing drugs or none of that.
Nope. No, you don't.
It's bigger business.
It's always it's way bigger than that.
Yeah.
Same with like with the Walk with Rufus, it was like you was talking about opening up a casino.
Yeah. Yeah.
And doing something totally different outside the norm. Like, bro, I know we in this street.
Right.
But we could get out of these streets.
Right. And then The Walk of Rufus is a family movie. It's really a family structured movie. It's just Rufus and Theotis come from a home with a mother and a father, and the mother and the father were gangsters too.
Right.
You know, but it was substance to that. You know, it was almost as if when we got home, we wasn't in the streets no more. We was their kids. You know what I'm saying? So I can say this now because it's been out a couple of years. But the Otis would tell on Rufus to his mama, and Rufus was
It's your brother?
yeah.
Real life brother?
Yeah.
You was snitching?
That's a movie.
Is this?
That's a movie. Snitch get stitched.
Hey,
That's a movie.
but what it was
Exactly.
I had structured the film. I wanted our mother to be this sweet little lady who was still a gangster.
Fact.
You know, because we knew she didn't deal in the gambling thing, but okay, this is your ambition. What you want to do? You gotta let me know how real it is, where you coming from, how you gonna start it, how you gonna get there. You know, and with me, I was taking the lead from my father.
Okay.
So if I had an idea, I would always run it by my pops. And my pops in that movie was almost like proud, like to see his son coming up.
Yeah.
And he knew then at that time my son could take over the business.
So this is what I'm gonna ask you. Like, what inspires you? Like, where does it come from?
Yeah, that's my question.
Because you done
It looks
did
The Godfather
like,
to me.
bro. I'm talking
Casino.
about movie after
Yeah.
movie after movie. I'm talking about, and it's like, okay, let's get it correct. We watch a lot of Tubi movies,
Right.
and a lot of them has no substance.
Right. I don't knock nobody. I listen. I don't hate on no directors, no producers, or none of that. It's a beautiful thing. You got a product done and it's finished according to you and your vision. You know what I'm saying?
I don't mean to cut you off, but I don't watch some Tubi movies. A nigga went to hit a motherfucker with a brick, and the brick was a goddamn to-go container. and
Loaf of bread.
you know what I'm saying, a loaf of bread and
A
shit.
sponge.
And I'm watching the motherfucker shooting with an AK through a window, and ain't none of the glass breaking.
Yeah.
And I'm looking like, man, hold on, like it's like you gonna put anything up there. But when I watch a Billy Ray Valentine film,
I appreciate that, man, because you know when I turn the movies in and my brother's my witness, I be nervous because it ain't on me no more.
right?
I could think it's cold all day long, but it's y'all, it's
Yeah.
it's the people, and the people said it was good.
Nigga.
So, but the inspiration, bro, is man. We call ourselves when we in the summertime we do the Front Porch Chronicles. You know, and I'm talking about we got to speak out there, we karaoke in, and somebody might say something, and that's a movie. Like it sparks a movie. The next film we dropping is United Nations. That's the remake of The Warriors, right?
Oh my, bro, you know how many times in my life I have asked people, who's going to make a remake of The Warriors.
Oh, Billy Ray, we done it. It's done. It's done. Since you my mans, I might sneak you a link or two. You know.
Please do.
Link or two.
And on top of it, I want to be there on the red carpet. I want to have the mic.
Oh yeah, we did a red carpet, but we're gonna do it again.
Okay.
Bro.
Okay. Hey.
A remake of The Warriors.
So that's about what we did was one day we was doing the Front Porch Chronicles, and I said, bro, what if we made a movie about all the gangs in Chicago coming together? And in unison, we both said United Nations. You know? Because Chicago go off the nation thing. You know what I'm saying? So we said United Nations. And I started it, and then we stopped it. You know, we'll start a movie, and if it just ain't sitting right, I'll stop.
Go to something else.
Go to something else and then come back. You know, which is what we did. We started United Nations 3 times. Rest in peace, Mac Mecca. Mac Mecca came.
Rest in peace. God bless the dead.
No doubt. Mac Mecca played in Walker Rufus 2, and he was the dude in the pink and white. that they killed in the bar.
Okay, yeah.
All right, but he did that so good. I'm like, I found my leader. All right, so United Nations is about this gang from Gary, Indiana, who came to Chicago.
Hey, bro, tell him shut the fuck up. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all good.
Yeah, we want to hear Billy Ray Valentine. You got me? Okay.
So it's like, it started with this gang out of Gary, Indiana. And my brother plays Premier, which is the role of Cyrus, right? And Laquan McDonald was killed, and Premier had the power, the respect of every gang in the city, so he called a 3-day peace treaty. And then he called a big meeting at Garfield Park on the west side. So he invited the guys from Gary. And they came. If you watch The Warriors, because I don't want to throw the movie away,
Yeah.
but if you watch The Warriors, you just about know what took place.
Yeah.
You know? And those brothers had to get back from Chicago.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna need that link. I'm gonna need that link.
I'm gonna throw it at you, man.
So in the midst of you doing Tubi movies, like, hold on. Okay. Here we go.
We don't do Tubi movies. We do movies that come on Tubi.
Come on Tubi.
Because my movies I'm on 32 different networks. You know, it's Amazon Prime.
He just stunned it. On the case of the podcast, he just real life heavy stunning on us.
Not like that,
Mr. Really Bay Valentine. And he hear niggas say not like that.
No, I'm just saying
but I'm on 32 and I'm on 32 goddamn motherfucking channels. You know,
it's Amazon Prime, Pluto, Plex, Sling. I can go on. Shit.
Peacock?
Yeah, Peacock. Man, Fubu, Fandango. Man, it's a bunch of them. And then this is what it is. Tubi can't get around the world.
Right.
It can get to some places, but it can't get around the world. So when people are trying to watch my movies on Tubi, if you in Germany, it's going to say it's
we
not
can't watch
available.
it. Yeah.
But they go to Plex and they see it. You know.
That's dope. That's smart.
Yeah, we got fans in Australia, Germany,
again.
Belgium,
Go crazy.
Yeah, we everywhere.
Go crazy.
Everywhere.
Colombia.
Yeah, we like roaches, baby. Yeah. I'm just saying.
The world, Craig.
I'm just
Not the city, the world, Craig.
Right.
World, Craig.
Right. Craig.
Now,
Hey,
now,
Craig.
brother, I wanna ask you a question. So, first of all, let me know your name.
I'm Woe Boy, y'all. Cedric, Mr. Woe Boy Collins, to be exact.
Now, what gave you the drive to start acting?
Man, it kind of fell in my lap. I'm an artist by trade, and I started on Empire. I was
I kept trying to figure
Right, this
out
man, like,
where I know this man
Right,
from.
right.
I started on Empire. I was a part of the core team, and I played the role of Carl, who was the head of security for the Lyons family. And so that kind
Y'all
of
gonna stand again? Okay, we gonna.
That's just what we do.
break
man.
it down.
that's just-
You just break it down.
Call us the fall guy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that kind of like just fell in my lap, and all the duration I was on there from season 2 to season 5, and all the duration I had one speaking scene, and it was "Hey, you stop," you know what I'm saying? So it kind of like just fell into my lap, and bro gave me an opportunity to lead in the movie, and from then it's just been, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Man.
Niggas got fans in Germany, people.
Yeah.
Columbia.
Yeah.
In Colombia. Now, if y'all want some fans in Colombia, give us a call. 773-715-3853. We gonna get Billy Ray Valentine over there to you.
Bonjour.
Ghana. I mean, the motherland, all that.
And so I want to ask you a question because I had told you, like, That was one of my favorite characters. I kind of figure out where you came up with your name from.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you what.
Trading Places.
Yes.
Eddie Murphy.
And me and John Landis is really cool. The director of Trading Places. Cause see, bro, let me just take you back. So, I started doing this thing in the entertainment business in '85, right? And I was an artist, and I'm struggling in the city, but it was people like Pink House, rest in peace, Ramonski Love, and
Ramonski, I just ran into him a few days like. Bro, like he got his haircut at the same barbershop. I was supposed to be going to his radio station.
That's my light-skinned homie.
Yeah.
Straight up. And what it was Pink and Ramonski was showing love. Now, when I started rapping, I think it was about like 15 rappers in Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they were showing us love. And during that span, I met Jesse Jackson, and I used to rap every Saturday at Operation Push, some positive stuff, because he did his church on Saturdays. And I would get up and rap.
So he was the Reverend Jesse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we did that for free for about a whole year. And he was like, I never paid y'all, so this is what I'm going to do. You know, Bill Cosby asked me to come be on the Cosby Show, and I turned it down. And we like, what? He like, because I felt like I need my rappers to go. So we going to go do a different world.
Hold up, wait. We was just talking about like the Cosby Show in a different world last night.
Yeah. So I did that. He took us to LA. I got on a different world, and Kevin Irvin and the group Club Nouveau, he used to sing all the house music back in the 80s. He was the singer. He signed with a group Club Nouveau. And I don't know if everybody know who that is, but Club Nouveau made Situation Number 9, Why You Treat Me So Bad, all them old hits, right? And I'm cool with Curse, so I started living with them for a while. And that's how I got other slots, like and Lean On Me and all that. But that was like blessings.
Literally, we're sitting here making niggas to a fucking star.
So what happened with that was I started trying to audition for other movies and all that, and it was always, you're too dark, you're too tall, you're not the right fit. And I came back home to Chicago and continued producing music, you know. When in 1999 I produced the Cha Cha Slide. And
hold up, man.
Yeah, that's real, man.
Hold up, man.
Take it back now, y'all.
Yeah, to the left.
2 hops this time.
All right.
Slide to the left.
How low can you go?
Yo,
I'm
quick.
gonna fuck your head up. Charlotte Brown.
Turn it out. Yo!
Free them all, and I see you, sister. Jackie, I see you.
Yeah.
Ace, what's happening?
We really sitting here with a Chicago goat right now.
It's the collective.
Okay. Keep going. I'm here.
With that, you know, after doing that, I started a pirate radio station, and it was 104.7 FM. And we real talk, was still in some airspace. I found a blank spot on the dial and put a transmitter together and started a radio show that popped. It popped off, but it only was on the south side, you know, and it went from like Pulaski to the lakefront, from 22nd to like 115.
Yeah, I remember people shooting in radio stations like that. Yeah.
How can you transmit that signal?
Man, you could buy a transmitter.
Okay.
And what you do was, I took the gate, you know, the link fences.
Yeah.
It's a rod at the end of the gate. I stuck that down in the bucket of cement, side of the cable wire to that, screwed it in the transmitter, and then just played with the dial till I kept saying check 1, check 2, playing with the dial till I heard myself. So then,
Man,
look,
James
bro,
Cook.
I'm giving y'all the sauce now.
Hey, for real, that's y'all better listen.
Hey, this the sauce.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
with that, you take. I had a mixer, a regular DJ mixer, and I went and bought a minute phone. So you plug the minute phone to the mixer, and channel 1 is the phone, channel 2 is the transmitter, channel 3 is the computer. All the music come from the computer. And then you hook a mic up, and you're a radio station, baby. 104.7, baby. But from there, man, yeah,
Hold on. Let it breathe.
let it breathe there. Let it
Created
breathe.
his own
Let it breathe.
Let it breathe.
radio station.
Let it breathe, man.
So,
And this is what y'all don't understand. This is what's coming from like a person that's saying basically, I'm not stopping
I'm not.
for shit.
Listen, on my soul, on my mama, I don't have a goal.
Huh?
Because a goal is when you get somewhere and you stop.
Stop.
Nah, I don't have a goal. We don't stop. You know? And I'm telling you, me and bro sits up, I'm gonna tell you, we say it's bottle time. We get a bottle, we smoke a little weed, and we just throw ideas at each other. Like the movie I Got You For. You know, I was like,
Wait a minute. I don't know if y'all heard that.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all heard that.
Yeah, Kings Collective.
Can't you say it again?
Kings
so
Collective
they can hear it?
exclusive
Yes.
right now.
So the thing be like, I don't write my movies. My movies in my head. You know, we write them out of conversation, and I just remember everything we thought of. You know, and the other night we were sitting on, we was in the living room and we was describing scenes, and when I called you that day, I had just thought of that. You know, I'm like, man, we need somebody like a Prop Joe. You know what I'm saying? And I watched one of y'all podcasts, and I be laughing, bro, because your approach to it, and I was like, that's Prop Joe. And I was like, the great thing about this is, dude is big, so we're going to call him Little Chucky.
So now y'all can't talk to me.
Talk to your agent first.
You got to talk to my agent first.
Y'all hear this dude?
I got to talk to my agent
Then I
now.
called him, he like, no, Billy, call my people.
Call my peoples. But cause like I was so intrigued by your movies. It was one scene where Shorty was finna get killed, and old girl walking down the street and she had on all black.
Right.
And it was a black cat behind it. I was
Right.
like, I don't know if these motherfuckers done put the cat.
No,
In the scene.
that was a blessing, but it
God.
it fell right in place. Listen,
Man.
man, a lot of things that you see in my movies, not the actual act, but it's blessings. People call me a little crazy because I'll be driving and I'll see some shit that happened, like a murder scene or something, and the police on scene. I'm like, stop the car. And I'm
Film
getting
that.
out- yeah, I'm getting out with the camera.
Yo, I peeped that in Doc Mays.
Early, the beginning.
Like it was a murder scene, and I said, yo, this motherfucker in real life went
Yeah.
and filmed a murder scene.
Man, bro, I go
That's
film
smart.
it, and I say, okay, so when we do this shootout, we gonna come over here and do it, you know. And where the police was at, I'm like, this is where I'm gonna kill the dude, you know. If you watch, when you see
Genius.
United Nations, you gonna see
Yeah.
some things, you know. Little Caesar, the shootout at night. When Little Caesar was about to leave and Dr. Hayes was last man, that was I had filmed the police part like a month or two before that.
That's what it was. It was in Little Caesar. Yeah.
So it's more so those are the blessings.
That nigga Little Caesar turned from a motherfucking store runner to a goddamn kingpin.
Hey, and we meant that. We meant that. And I'm gonna tell you this. Part of that story was me because Sean Jarrett. Shout out Sean Jarrett.
Sean Jarrett.
Yeah. the most beautiful man in the world. When I said that in the movie, when I'm narrating, I really meant that. Because dude, people took so much advantage of him because he don't know how to say no. And you could tell, you could look at a person and could tell a person don't want to do something.
And what you took from it was they turned one of the most nicest people in the world to a big ass villain.
Right, but it wasn't so much as that, because even when he was the gangster, he still was Timmy. He didn't want no drama.
Yeah.
And Papa Benny,
Until he popped Doc May's ass.
Oh, he's supposed to, because Doc Mays felt like that was the greatest story of underestimation
in life. Yeah. In life, it was the tortoise versus the hell like a motherfucker.
Yeah. So when Timmy became the leader of Papa Benny's family because Papa Benny was murdered, Doc Mays felt like, this easy. We try to take this.
Shout out to Chevy Debbie.
Oh yeah,
world-renowned comedian.
Most definitely.
Here in Chicago.
That's my dog.
Yes.
Like, man, when I seen her in, I was like, yo, Chevy Debbie in it. And that's like, my brother was hitting me. He said, Jim, I'm sitting there watching this shit. He like, I know a lot of people in this movie, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this what got me. The black characters, cool.
Bro.
They got Italians in this movie speaking Italian.
What that is, man, and shout out Rich Nair. Rich Nair is in the hospital right now.
Hammer.
And
praying for you.
He'll be home on Monday, I think. But real talk, that unit, the Singles Film and Music unit, is a strong unit. Now, it's really about 5 of us. And then we just cast around that 5.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Man, it's like, when I started shooting full-length feature movies, that was in 2019, it was 80 people on board. And out of that 80, it's just 5 of us. And I don't knock nobody, because if you could find something better and that better your career, then go for it. I think
ain't nothing better right now going on.
No, I don't.
Than a Billy Ray Valentine movie. I just want to be honest with y'all.
I'm just keeping it real.
And the fact of the matter is, and this is what it is, the premonition is that everybody can't go.
You hear?
But the reality is everybody ain't going.
That's the fact. Exactly.
So the start from 80 to drop all the way down to 5 lets you know who God planned for it to make it happen.
Yes, man. Yes.
And what I love about it is that you keep your brother right by your side.
All the time.
Now, I'm going to step off course. You got a 35-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
Nigga, aren't you 40?
I'm 39.
Yo, bro.
I was getting it in.
Bro. The man has a 35-year-old daughter, bro.
Yeah, I got 5 daughters and 4 boys.
Nigga, what was you doing?
Can I say it?
Yeah.
Fucking.
Playing house.
Look, my real age is 57 years old. I'll be 58 this year. You know what I'm saying? But as long as my oldest child been on this earth, that's how long I've been in the entertainment business. Actually, 39 years to be exact. It'll be 39 years. But
what I want to let y'all know is that if you're between the ages here in Chicago, between 29 and 39, Billy Ray Valentine probably fucked your mama.
Ooh-wee. Hey, cuz.
How
you doing? Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, cuz.
I just want to put it out there.
Listen, man. It was a brother back in 1988. This brother came in my life, but we didn't know we went to kindergarten and all this together. His name is Carlos Tenzi. This brother can talk you in any door. And we was young then. We was like 20, 21. And he was getting us in doors that we weren't supposed to be in. Man, we was performing at campaign dances for the mayor and all this. We rapping to a jazz band. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about we little niggas from Inglewood and Gresham and all that. You know what I'm saying? And this brother Carlos could walk us through any door.
It's always good to have that type of person on your team.
Man, we used to do dumb shit like, you remember the old school TV plugs? You used to plug in the TV and can plug in your ear?
Yeah.
My man would put a trench coat on, put a plug in his ear, walk up to a club and say, yeah, I got LL Cool J out in the car. And they let us all in, man. Feed us, everything.
LL ain't walked in at all.
Did one time the Latin Kings about to whoop us because they was mad. Like, you know, all the women was coming at us. The Latin Kings like, fuck LL. We like Kumo. I'm like, man, look.
Please,
But
LL.
shout out Carlos. He way in Houston, Texas, man. That's my brother, man. And he gonna always be my brother.
Everybody needed Carlos.
Everybody need a Carlos.
And that's one thing that to have a successful team, everybody got to know their position.
Yeah. Hey, my brother's favorite line is, I'm just happy to be here. That's his favorite line. They be like, so tell us, how you feeling? I'm just happy to be here.
So let me ask you a question. How you feeling?
I'm happy to be here.
God damn it. On the King Selected Podcast.
You know, but man, you go through ups and downs, bumps, and when you're dealing with a whole bunch of people, that's a whole lot of different personalities. And you trying to get them online with your vision. Everybody don't see your vision.
Everybody don't. Boy.
You know, but the thing is, you got to stand firm and stand on yours.
Yeah.
You know? So when there's some people who messed up, and then there's some people who just said, you know, I'm looking for bigger and better things. I don't knock it.
Man.
Go do it. Even the ones that messed up. I'm going to tell you this. I've never fired nobody that wasn't supposed to be fired, you know? And even right now, and I don't consider myself a boss or nothing, I'm a leader, you know? And even right
That's
now,
the difference.
A good leader, when your team is going through something, you got to be there. You know what I'm saying? So, like Eric Mays, that brother, he caught me when I was making the movie Magic. I literally had a nervous breakdown because it was stressful. It was a lot of pressure, and I was taking the long route, you know. But Eric Mays always came through. He would always pull up and give you this speech of motivation to make you say, got it, I'm on it, let's do it, you know.
Need that.
And he just got out the hospital from sitting in there 6 months. You know, he was in there 6 months, and he was like, I just got to get out because the 312 Awards is coming, you nominated, and that's yours, and I got to be there to see it. You know, so...
Definitely gonna win.
When...
Don't.
I ain't knocking it, man. You know,
Bro.
It's just a game.
Yeah.
It's the game. You know how it is. You know, I'm not saying they bogus. I'm not saying anybody bogus. I'm just saying anything you do is politics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's politics. I've been nominated, and people have won the award over me that hadn't had a movie out for 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So I don't say.
And that's how it was with me with stand up comedy. Like I've only been doing stand up comedy for 3 years.
Yeah.
And International Radio had the Illy Awards.
Yeah.
And I was nominated for Comedian of the Year in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I won, I had to ask motherfuckers like, yo, was it a fluke that I? And Buddy was like, Nino was like, hey bro, we didn't vote for you, bro. The people voted for you. You really out here.
And that's it. What was that? 2024. I won the Icon Award from the Illies.
Yeah, 25 last year.
You know, and
Shout out to International Radio.
shout out Nino Corleone. But in this business, man, yeah, to be humble is groovy, A lot of people tell me, man, it's time to pop your collar, man.
I ain't gonna lie, it is.
But I just don't see me as that person. Like, no, I'm the shit. Like everybody.
No,
else.
it's not about that. It's not about that. It's about just standing on your business and knowing what you've done. Like the same way you came to me, like I seen your post, and when you said like, man, like when I first started doing Tubi movies, when my shit it popped up on. First of all, he doesn't do Tubi movies.
Right.
He makes fucking movies.
Hold
Let's start there.
You introduced Chicago to Young Jeezy?
No.
Okay, well, somebody was, you know what I'm saying, they used to listen to your...
Oh, yeah.
Ghetto Radio.
Hold on. Yeah, I did, bro.
Okay.
Ghetto
Okay.
Radio. See, that when we was doing the pirate radio station, I used to do bogus shit like
What
this.
are one of them Newports?
I used to do bogus shit like this. DMX dropped his third album.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the one with the pit bull on it? And I'm talking about everybody was anticipating this album. So I would get on the radio and be like, all right, fuck it. Whatever you got to record, whatever device you got to record, I'm going to play this album from front to back, like the whole CD. And people would, you know, that's what made us popular, bro. We was doing things like we got on there.
Nah, bro, you know what's making me mad though?
Hey, Mike
That
Love
he
in the
not-
Diz, and I ain't scared to say
that
that.
he not. This nigga introduced Jeezy to Chicago.
Well, the Snowman album. That Snowman album, because Jeezy was doing hella mixtapes and all that.
Yeah.
When they was the group. What was the group?
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
Jody Briggs,
That's what it was. And when they dropped that they first joint, I thought at that time, to me, Jeezy had the coldest metaphors in the game.
On life he did.
You know?
Yeah.
So I was like, whoever this cat is, he a beast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But people was coming to me, bringing me their music, but it had to be secret. You know, because Ghetto Man, that was my character on the radio, my personality. It was Ghetto Man and T-Bit. And we said we was making the city think we drove around in a mobile radio station when it really was sitting in my living room. So my homies would go out, and
But there's a will, there's a fucking way.
man, listen, bro. This is what I mean by blessings. This is what I mean by blessings. My homie will call me. I'm on 67th and Parnell. My homie on 68th and Artesia. Now, you know that's across town.
Yeah.
He'll say, hey, man, it's these chicks outside. They listening to you right now. He like, one of them got on a yellow jacket. The other one got on a pink short set. And you need, while they listening right now, you need to be like, I just rolled through 68th and Artesia. I see them little sexy ladies sitting on the corner with the yellow jacket and the pink shorts. And they used to lose their mind, bro. You know, I knew the low end used to hang in the parking lots of the projects. And on the summer night, it'd be like a party out there. And they'd be listening to ghetto radio because we didn't cut the music. We didn't play edited music. We played the original shit, all the curse and all that. So people start
Bro,
saying,
I remember this, bro. Like,
That station said, what, 104?
104.7.
bro, I remember this, bro.
Yeah.
Like, as a shorty, like,
Yeah.
So we was doing that, and people start saying we don't even need to play the CDs. We could just listen to Ghetto Man, you know. And then it just, when I'm not there, I just let music play all day, and I would come in every night at 9:00 and do the bust down hour. And the bust down hour was chicks calling to tell me who could suck swizzle the best.
oh my God.
Serious, man. And you know, I was a recording engineer, so I would go to the studio and record skits where it sounded like I'm unzipping my pants and we was making noises, doing the 4 o'clock hour in the day.
Genius.
The 4 o'clock hour in the day, we had the battle of the day, and a rapper from over here call in and rap online, and a rapper from over there call in and rap online.
Bro, I remember this station, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
and with that,
I'm not a hairy person, but I don't shave nothing but my underarms. Okay. Shout out to Gigi Hawkins for letting me know that your coochie's not hairy. I love you.
all right, GG, GG.
Took a
GG, baby.
What, bro, you think I'm bullshit?
Oh, I see it. Hey, man, you know. Hey, nappy mammies need love.
I don't like they do.
Hey, man,
She's a nappy mammy.
I love a busher too. You know, but you know, man, all this, it's. I'm an imaginative person, bro. It's like.
And that's what they say. They say no matter how old you get, never lose your imagination.
No, man, and don't lose your youth.
Yeah.
Maintain your youth, bro, because I think that's the most important part of it. We live daily. When I quit my job in 2018, and this been my job. You know, I'm talking about this been sacrifices. You know, I done slept on couches. I slept in. I had a bedroom in a gutted out doctor's office, so I turned that to the Singles Film and Music headquarters. And I had a room in there. We had about 30 TVs in there, all working. My man decked it out, hooked it up, but that was the crib. Then we called that the battle shelter for men. You know, so if your girl puts you out, you come spend the night over here. That's the battle shelter for men.
True story.
Right. So
We getting jewels here, ladies and gentlemen, on the Kings Collective.
hey, I'm just saying, all that came with the characters around me, the people around me, man. You could look at a person and develop a character and be like, yeah, I'm finna, okay.
Like Lil Chucky.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on Billy.
Yeah.
You heard? You
Yeah.
have to let y'all motherfuckers know that.
Let y'all know that.
Just have to let y'all know that.
I'll tell them again.
Just like Lil Chucky.
We needed some exclusive.
It's gonna be on Billy. If they don't know, because me and him done already talked about it. Me and Billy Ray Valentine already talked about it. He said that your team will be in the movie too.
Yeah.
Cause y'all gonna be my team.
Right. So
You ain't
it's
even know
like-
that.
It's like
Surprise face.
And they ain't know. They ain't even know. Yeah.
For sure.
No doubt. But it's
Hit the holes down. Like I told you, I was going somewhere. Bitch did not tell y'all to go on some motherfucker.
Bitch, you gonna break up with me, bitch. Gonna be on a
no,
movie,
let her
bitch.
break up first.
I bet you want to give me some
Let her
head
break
now.
up first. Let her break up first. You know, like them skits with the
on my way.
gold diggers in the car.
Yeah.
Oh, this your car.
It's okay.
I'm getting in it, ain't
I'm
I?
on a movie. Bitch, I'm on a movie on Peacock, bitch.
Okay. That is you, ain't it?
That is you, ain't it?
So it's just I'm proud of the whole team, you know, as a whole, and I appreciate them because I do be doing crazy shit, man, and the team just be like, "All right, fuck it, let's just do it," because we don't know how it's
And
gonna
but
come
and
out.
but the thing is like that's the dope part about it. It's like, hey man, bro say it's gonna work, so fuck it.
That's it.
Nigga, we have whole shootouts in broad daylight
Nigga,
on busy intersections.
Nigga, don't you know? Look, I'm watching the movie. I'm like, these niggas don't see these cars in the middle of the street like this.
Man, bro, in the Walker Rufus, I said, look, y'all, we finna go up here on Broadway in Lawrence, and we finna kill K-Easy in the middle of the street during rush hour.
Mind you, that intersection is like 79th and Stony Island.
Oh my
and,
god!
South Chicago.
Yeah.
Right there, big ass intersection. And mind you, it was 100 degrees that day.
And we had on
We
suits.
got suits on.
So my thing be, this is what we do before we shoot. I get to a location, I scout the location, and I tell everybody, we might go to jail. But
Who ready to go?
I be like,
Without this risk, there is no reward.
right. So I'll be like, but if we just get the shot and get out,
Get out of here.
we
We good.
Yeah, you know. So it's
So
just
no, hey,
things.
you finna sell dope in the middle of the Sears Tower. Y'all with me?
Yeah, that's
Niggas might finna go to
man.
jail. It's finna be a drug deal.
Y'all understand?
It's gonna be a shootout, and we're gonna get it in, get it out. But that's the beauty in it, is when you have a team that just says, "Hey man, bro said it, let's do it.
Yeah, man.
Let's make it happen."
And that's why I appreciate them. I really do. My team rocks.
I
with me.
appreciate y'all for following his dream, bro.
man.
Because it's hard to follow somebody else's dream, bro.
Well, you get like-minded people in the same room, man. You gonna
It's
come
dope.
up with something
It's dope. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In other words, King's Collective.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That poster you put out, the anniversary poster.
Yeah.
Remember I called you like, nigga, you done stole
Yeah.
my shit. Because I sure was finna do that.
Bro, and I'm telling you what happened was like 5 years ago, my homie Eric, one of my co-hosts, shout out to Eric, he's at the crib, got to get ready to go to work.
Shout out Eric.
And Eric had made this post. We had this little fat boy game. It was a bunch of fat niggas inside of a group together.
Yeah.
So when he made it, I was like, yo, so I'm sitting in the house and I'm like, yo, what can we do to separate ourselves? I said, yo, E. I said, you remember when you had did that Vibe Death Row poster? I said, yeah. I said, man, do one for the collective, bro.
That was dope, man.
Then it went from there to just that picture. And I said, hey, we all need our own like front page. You know, y'all need our page.
Yeah.
He was like, all right. And I'm like, damn. Yeah, the 1 year anniversary, we done had 17 guests on a nigga through the course of a year. Hey man, make a picture with all us and the guests on that motherfucker.
That was dope.
Low key, ain't even all of them on there.
And low key is not even all of them on there, because it's like, look, I had Jahari the hippie, I'm sorry. He hit me today like, hey man,
DD.
where the fuck am I at on this anniversary post?
Right.
I'm like, bro, my bad. He was like, no, nigga, you gotta make another one.
We gotta make another one.
You got to.
But yeah, man, I just like, when I seen y'all doing a shootout in broad daylight, I was like, yo, these niggas are the police.
Bro, this everybody willing to take that risk. Like, you know, we be like, there is every set we shot, the police show up. You know, and then they figure out what we doing. They like, all right, well, we gonna park down here.
Make sure y'all cool.
y'all
Yeah,
good, you know?
yeah.
But
that's beautiful.
When we was doing Doc Mays, when I'm getting ready to do a shootout on a neighborhood block or something, I would knock on the doors of the people living on the block and tell them, look, we're shooting a movie. There's some people out here. You're going to see them with guns and all that. Please don't call the police. And this white lady was like, okay, no. As a matter of fact, I'm going to text all the other neighbors and let them know so you'll be all right.
That's dope.
Nigga, that shit wasn't dope. We out there.
Say the police came quickly.
She called them. She called them. Funky bitch. She called them. And then the police came, and how they caught me off guard was I'm getting ready to shoot the scene. So niggas is out there with their guns out. Now, the police could have been bogus and just opened up on us, right? But what happened was the police pulled up and
the ashtray.
And they seen what it was. They saw the cameras and all that. So he stopped me. And if you watch Doc Mays in the opening credits, at the end of the opening credits, I'm standing out there with the police. That was that night.
So that was a real scene.
Yeah. They had took all the prop guns. They ran everybody. And then he said, like, you know, I gotta shut you down tonight. But if you come back tomorrow, just go to the station, holler at the shift commander, and let him know what you're doing. He'll put a car out there for you. You know, and that's
beautiful.
And that's real. But sometimes.
And so to the white bitch that called the police.
Yeah. You
see, you ain't stop shit.
Funky dog head bitch.
34 million streams in 5 weeks. You know, fifth week in the top spot on 2. 5th week straight.
And it was crazy because my lady had came to the crib and she was like, "What did you in here watching?" I said, "You're gonna watch all of them." You have no fucking choice.
Go pop some popcorn. It's gonna be a long night.
I was like, we're up. What are we watching? All Billy Ray Valentine movies, bitch.
The Walker Rufus and the Honey Pack. It's over.
Like, part 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
So, you know, bro, sometimes, well, a couple of my movies I ain't seen in a few years. You know, I see clips and all that. But the other night I was watching A Masquerade Trap. And A Masquerade Trap, that movie was therapy for me. Because directly after my mother passed, we jumped right down on that. And I did that to keep my mind out of that funk. You know, plus, bro, and all the truths, they just wouldn't let me get quiet. They wouldn't let me be in a quiet place.
That's beautiful. It's like my brother Grayson. Like when my mother passed away, Grayson was literally with me for 365 days.
He ain't left yet.
I think my mother passed, and I was like, and it's been times that I done knocked the motherfucker out in the parking lot for saying something about that nigga. And he done walked back up like, hey, what's going on? Shit.
Yeah.
We good?
Yeah. And that's what bro be like, you don't need to fight. Cause I'll be ready to go.
Yeah.
And then he knock a nigga out.
Yeah.
Something, you know. And we don't want to do that. We don't even want to go back to that life. Because we on to some bigger things, you know what I'm saying?
But sometimes it happen.
People drag it out.
Yeah.
Still a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and some shit just won't be tolerated.
Yeah. So when we was doing the Masquerade Trap, man, I tell you, I had did the film, never edited or nothing. I set it up for a year. I just set it to the side for a year. And when I started editing it, while editing it, I was in there rolling like, you a fool, man. I'm calling myself a fool. What did you got these people out here doing? Man, listen, we were shooting on 92nd and Stony Island. And Masquerade Trap is about a pastor who was pimping hoes through Christian mingles. Right?
Word life.
Right.
Word life.
Yeah, it's on there. It's on there.
You heard it right.
It's on there. So,
Niggas was pimping pussy out the pulpit.
yeah.
And his name was Pastor.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he dressed like a pastor.
He had a homie who was the deacon.
Yes. And they was the pimps. And what happened was
I am fucking.
Chevy, I'm gonna tell you something Chevy Debbie said. Cause she was in that too. And Chevy Debbie, the chicks was in the we in rehearsals and they arguing with each other. And Chevy Debbie said, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Billy Ray, the biggest pimp in here, got you hoes just doing anything. Hey man.
Shout out to Chevy Debbie.
Hey, Chevy, that's my baby.
Love it.
And when I watched it the other night, I said, bro, do you know we just spoofed a blaxploitation movie? Like it was like when you look at movies like Willie Dynamite and Superfly, when I was a kid, to me those was the dopest shits ever.
Hell yeah.
But when you look at it today, no disrespect to the filmmakers, you be like, what the fuck was
Look,
they
it's just like Dolomite.
Yeah.
Cause in Dolomite, like nigga, you can see the fucking microphone.
Hey bro,
Nigga in the scene.
that's the story of the movie Magic, Dolomite. I'm telling you, everything he went through with that is what I went through making the movie Magic.
Shout out and rest in peace to Rudy Ray Moore.
No doubt. And shout out Eddie Murphy, did a good job.
Man.
So I realized watching it the other night, I'm laughing so hard. I probably was a little high, but I'm laughing at everything. And I'm like, man, this is a spoof. I didn't realize how funny it was.
Man.
You know? And I did that movie because I just didn't want to go nowhere and be by myself. So I kept the cast around and we shot every day we could shoot, you know. But my favorite movie set is the movie Roseland.
Bro. And that's where, I'm not gonna lie, that's where I first got introduced to Billy Ray Valentine movies. Cause with me being in the comic world and the comedian world, Mike Samp had posted it. Shout out Mike Samp.
Shout out.
The king of Chicago comedy.
Samp Stamp.
And he and he came and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna be in this movie Roseland. And when I said, who the fuck is Billy Ray Valentine? 'Cause that's my favorite fucking character. You know what I'm saying? Because the Karate Man bleed on the inside.
Right.
You wouldn't know nothing about that. Because you're a big Barry White looking motherfucker.
John Landis. My brother Knox, and that's my brother from another mother. He was staying with me back in like 2004. and he used to work at Dutch Farms. He would come in early in the morning and be like, "What up, Funk Daddy, Billy Ray Valentine?" I started laughing like, "Nigga, that's a cold little rap name."
On life.
You know, so I adopted it. And then when I was ready to do business with it, I couldn't. They wouldn't let me. So I got up with John Landis. That man licensed me that name for a movie.
Wow.
For $1. $1.
Wow.
And like do whatever you want with it.
So right now, because I was watching your movie, and it's an actor in there. I kept saying, "Where the fuck do I know this man from?" And he was the right hand man on Barbershop,
Kevin Morrow.
Kevin Monroe.
Yeah.
bro. And
Shout out Kevin Morrow.
Hoodlum.
yeah, and Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like, yo, I'm watching this, and I'm like, yo, where do I know this man from?
Yeah. Great actor too, man.
Bro, a hell of a fucking actor, bro.
Overall, great
So
human being.
Kevin Morrow plays that honorary ass captain in Billy.
Huh.
The mad ass captain.
So I got to deal with that nigga?
No. I gotta deal with it.
Because Lil Chucky on your ass.
But he's a phenomenal actor, bro.
Man.
And just when you just around him, he just funny.
Yeah.
You know, you ever be around somebody that just make you laugh.
And that's how he sent me a post the other day. And he was like, bro, this you. I don't take shit serious, bro.
Man.
I love to laugh. I love to have a moment in life. Like, it had to be like about 6 months ago, and my father, great aunt, had passed away. And he was like, "Yeah, man, you know, my great aunt in Mississippi passed away." I said, "Damn, man, that's messed up." He said, "Yeah, man, she was 94 years old. That fucked me up." I said, he said, "Why the fuck is you looking at me like that?"
That's
I said,
not funny, man.
I said, she was 94, right? Yeah, I said, I think it was her. I think it was her exit. This man stopped in the hallway and died laughing so hard. He was like, "You know what? I don't feel that bad." I said, "She really shouldn't."
She lived.
I said, "Nigga, she lived." I said,
And she probably was the last of her breed.
yeah.
You know? So, because when my mom passed, all her baby sisters and brothers died first.
Wow.
So she was the last one. The only time she could reminisce is talking to us
Yeah.
about her past, and she couldn't have those
And
conversations
our mom
with
and
her
our mom
people.
at home with him.
Yeah.
And that's how it was with me. Like my aunt passed unexpectedly, and I took it hard because of the fact that she wasn't sick. She was just like she just stopped living, and it puts you in a perspective to where when you watch great films as yours and see how much time and see how much preparation you put inside of these movies.
Eric Mays told me, Billy, you don't know this, but you immortalizing people.
Yeah.
You know, they great grandkids
Cause I ain't gonna lie.
can go and see who
I
their
ain't
people
gonna lie.
are.
I wanted to whoop Doc May's ass a few times.
Man,
he was.
I was like, this
I
motherfucker, man. I said, let me see this nigga
OC.
on the street.
man,
See, man.
that character, bro, building that character, I needed. There's a trick called catch the cat, right? And what it is you make the bad guy do something so bogus that you make the audience hate him, and you let the good guy do something so good the audience love him.
Hey, yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie. When Lil Caesar popped his ass, I inboxed him voice record. I said, yeah. I said, Lil Caesar popped the shit out your ass.
Hey, and he was upset at me, like, bro, you got me doing shit, you know, and I'm
James
like,
Lett.
yeah. When we did that, I think I wanted to, because Timmy was so meek
Yeah.
in the movie, and everybody except Papa Benny saw his potential.
Yeah.
Like, Timmy cleaned up the barbershop. The barbershop is where all the gangsters come. So Timmy hear everything. He peeped all the game and all that. So he was humble.
A fly on the wall.
Yeah, and he was so humble that you underestimated him. Like, he's just a fucking janitor. You know what I'm saying? But little did anybody know, Papa Benny was taking him to lunch, having private talks with him. So when he felt like shit finna hit the fan, if anything happened to me, give this shit to Timmy.
Yeah, because he know.
Yeah. And when Timmy got it, they cleaned him up, dressed him up, and then his whole mentality was gangster.
Yeah.
But he still was Timmy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and you could poke a motherfucker so long until they start swatting at your ass.
At the end of the day, just because you throw a rock and I throw a brick, don't get mad because I chose a bigger weapon.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
And that's exactly where he was coming from.
That's all I'm saying. And
because Timmy was throwing fucking bricks.
And then you know you.
I want his ass out of here now.
Doc Mays is an alley cat.
Alley.
And dude was like, I think we need to slow down on fuck that.
Yeah.
Hey, but those characters, Little Caesar and the Walker Rufus, those were my fantasy movies. Those were the type of movies I've always dreamed of doing. You know? So when we came with Walker Rufus, I always wanted to do a movie where I was this calm, cool ass gangster that, like, and then I had this high-head brother who was smart as me, and we both dope.
But he was that.
Kill them niggas.
Man, now. Get their ass.
That. And
I kind of feel like that's how you is in real life. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little scared.
Bro.
Sitting right next to you right now because the nigga don't smile like that, yo.
You know what block this is.
Look,
like, bro. Like,
we literally, in real life, we about to have a meeting, man. And bro come out the house like, man, I'm finna go over my daughter's house. This nigga done put his hands on her. I'm like, bro. You know she gonna be back with the nigga. He like, bro, I got to go. And so I'm like, all right, man, just go and come on back, man. Don't get in no trouble. So about an hour later, bro come walking around the corner, breathing heavy, sweating. And I'm like, nigga. I'm like, let me see your hands, bro.
yeah, I had to do that.
Got a couple of knuckle nicks in his fist. All right, bro. Okay, cool. You got him? Yeah, I got him. But that's real life. I'm telling you, if I'm arguing with somebody, you got to tell, bro, come on, cool, I got it. But that's me with him.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying?
that's the love in it. And what I want to let y'all know is
T Smooth, what up?
y'all need to go on all these streaming platforms and look up every movie that Billy Ray Valentine has done over the course of this 30-year run.
Man.
He's a fucking Chicago. It ain't too many like him. And he's actually immortalizing individuals that ain't never had a chance
That's the part
to
right
do
there,
something
bro.
great about it.
And the beauty of it is, when we be doing the premieres, you know, we do red carpets in theaters, and you see people, you done change somebody's life.
Yeah.
You know,
Forever.
Cause you like,
Nigga,
I don't
never
never
got my
sit.
dick sucked this much. I'm just
But I don't sit down in the theater. I stand in the back of the theater, man, so I can see how the audience respond to my movies.
Bitch, you talking about putting me out your crib, bitch? I was in the Walker Rufus, bitch. I don't give a fuck about getting out your motherfucking
Hey, so
crib, bitch.
The beauty of it is, when I did Magic, we did the premiere and everything, man, and then I was on the phone for like 3 weeks. I'm trying to get these deals, and then it got quiet. You know, all the hype had died down. Now the depression done kicked in, man. So my cousin was at the theater, and she was like, cuz, that was a good movie, cuz. I wish you luck. And then, that was in July. And August, a friend of mine, when I was rapping, this dude had shot my video for me, and he worked at CBS. He called me. He said, I know that's your baby, and I know it's your first movie, and I know you don't trust nobody, but he's like, man, send me that movie. So I sent it to him, and the next day he called me. He like, how much he paid to make that movie? About $6. I started laughing because he right. You know, and he like, I saw all your flaws. He said, but you want me to tell you the great thing about it? People had to pee and wouldn't get up and go to the bathroom.
Man.
You know, and he was like, I'm finna hook you up with somebody. And this dude called me. He was like, all right, I'm gonna try to get you this deal. If I get you this deal, you gotta throw me 10% on the back end. I'm like, man, I'll throw you 20. You know, I just wanted my movie out. And then about a week later, Doug Schwab. Shout out Doug Schwab.
Shout out Doug Schwab.
He called me and he said, where'd you get the name Billy Ray from? I'm like, you know, Eddie Murphy trading place. He's like, that's it right there. He like, and dude said, that's his alter ego. He like, I want an alter ego name. I said, Dougie D.
Lil motherfucking Chucky.
In case you didn't know, bitch.
If you didn't know, bitch.
But man,
I'm Lil Chucky for now. I ain't Fat Guy no more. I ain't Kelvin Wayne. I'm Lil Chucky. You gotta talk to me fucking nice.
And I swear to God, man, the first movie, we was having to slap niggas back to reality. Like, nigga, you is not Big George, nigga. That was the movie. You know what I'm saying? You could quit trying to order us around.
Like, well, let me get a fucking Pepsi right now.
With no bubbles.
With no bubbles.
So
I want you to suck all the bubbles out the goddamn pop and then divide it and bring me the pop, and I want the Pepsi clear.
Man, shout out Norm Kelly, because Norm Kelly, I used to beg him, like, Norm was cold with the cameras, man. And I ain't know shit about no cameras. I was like, Norm, we need to shoot a movie. He like, nah, man, we need a budget. I'm like, no, we need the people and you. You know how to work the camera. He like, we need a budget. So Norm would come around, and I'm on his side. I'm watching everything. If he touched something, why you do that? He like, yeah, that's so I could set the white in the room to the light in the room.
That's
you know
him.
what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, big love. So with that, when I started doing magic and everything quieted down, Doug called. And Doug was like, look, I'll put the movie out. I can't give you nothing up front, though. I'm like, man, we put a lot of work in.
Fact.
He's like, all right, Billy, look, I'm going to give you $3,000. I was like, I'll take it.
On life.
You know, I'll take it. Because we did the movie.
Because like you said, this motherfucker cost me $6.
Right. So Doug gave me that shot. He put my movie out. And then he asked me, you got any other content? I'm like, content? I got a library. And he like, whatever you throw my way, I'm going to put it out. So that we like, all right, let's work. That's us. Let's work. So we start shooting and shooting and shooting. Some of the movies we just shot, and like I edited after we shoot the next movie. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no vacations. Ain't
None
of that.
None.
Just work.
Just work. And
So the
this
mission
is
in
why-
life is to stay fucking consistent and keep going.
That's it,
And
bro.
love what you do.
Yeah.
You gotta love it.
But you also gotta have that team that's like, hey, nigga, you don't sleep, we don't sleep.
Hey, the
I
team,
want to sleep.
Man.
when the pandemic kicked in, everybody had to stay in the house for a while. Man, I called the team like, look, we could go make a movie if y'all ain't scared, cause everybody like, I bet, cause everybody's ready to go.
Because my first podcast, I shot my first podcast right in the middle of the fucking pandemic.
We
Like,
shot Roseland during the
like,
pandemic.
man, it was in the middle of the fucking pandemic, and people was like, man, you sure you want us to come to the studio? Yeah, motherfucker, come to the studio.
Man, listen, man. One side of my brain was saying this is a bunch of bullshit, and the other side was saying, but it is some motherfuckers falling off.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I kind of think it's some sort of conspiracy because, bro, I never went in the house. I
Yeah,
never
for the
went
ones
in the
that
house.
never went in, like, the same way with me. Like, I stayed outside the whole fucking pandemic.
That's what
bro.
I'm saying.
And
So
staying inside the house, I think motherfuckers was getting more sick staying in the house. Yeah.
And then when we started shooting Roseland, we brought the block out. Because at first, it was just us on the block. Everybody looking out their windows. Somebody called the police on us then. Because remember, the mayor was like, you're going to get arrested.
Yeah.
But I
Fuck
was,
Uncle Larry Lightfoot. My bad.
but the police pull up, and I'm like, look, man, look, we're shooting a movie. Everybody got their mask. What we do is we take the mask off, do the scene, then put the mask back on. And police like, okay, all right, then somebody said, hey, you should get the police to be in the movie. So I'm like, hey, can we just film a scene with y'all right quick? And they did it. It didn't make the movie, but
Yeah.
they did it.
Yeah, they were good sports.
And what I want to tell y'all is this, man. You can have 100 no's, but you can make it off one yes.
That's it, man. That's
And
it.
stay fucking consistent. And we
Yeah.
are here with Mr. Billy Ray Valentine. And I want to let y'all know from the King Selective Podcast, you could have been anywhere in the world,
But we here, baby.
but you here with us. And we out.
Yes, sir.
Fucking love you, my nigga.
Man. Now, I'm going to keep it 100, man. That's like we just sitting somewhere.
King's Collective Podcast. Get in tune.